Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about 10-inch box. That's where you need to keep your hands pretty much at all times, is in that 10-inch box. You don't need to be way up in here, way back in here and all that to control your horse. Now if you would notice his body language and all that when I'm freaking with the reins here, notice he ain't got a bit in his mouth, just a rope halter and rope rein. He's got his head down. You know, it's a loop rein. A lot of riders don't like loop reins. They like split reins. I prefer loop reins myself. But what I do, come here. What I do with my reins is to tend to make a little circle. And as you can see, they're loose. But my hands never come out of this 10-inch box area. And I want to take him over here. I mean, just transfer the circle over. Transfer the circle over. If I want him to go backward, you know, I usually ride plow position anyway. So it's like this. If I want him to go backward, I just take my pinkies or ring finger or middle finger or even front fingers here, and it's real light, real light pressure, and just take him back a little bit. Take him back a little bit. And notice I've not got out of my 10-inch box, right? You got a lot of people. Watch his body expression. You have a lot of people who, come on, back, look, watch him, back. He's like, what in the hell are you doing to me, right? I'm going to back him up a little bit. I'm going to yield. Come on, yield. My hands don't move this 10-inch box area. Now, if I want him to move this way, you know, to my left, I'm going to exaggerate this movement. People, he's wanting to go up where Ginger's at. And, alright, that's enough now. Knock it off. He's wanting to go up Earth Ginger. But anyway, I'm going to exaggerate this movement. Taking from my knee down, I'm going to press in on his body this direction to my left. I'm going to shift my hips into that direction. And I'm going to open my left leg up so he'll move to my left. Now, depending on which way you would prefer them, pull on your right rein so his head's looking to the pressure side, or you can pull on the left side so he's looking in the direction he's wanting to go. Me, it really doesn't matter, as long as, come on, up here. But anyway, alright, he's a little close to the fence now, so I have to move him that direction, so I just gotta do everything the other way. Come here. Alright. So I'm going to shift my body weight over, press in on him with my heel and calf, open it up. Now I'm trying. This is what I'm trying for both of my horses because they're not rein broke. When I put the rein on his left, he'll move right. Put the rein on his right, he'll move left. That's what I'm trying for, because he's still green broke. He ain't nowhere near broke, as in dead broke. But I ride him every chance I get, every day, every other day, something of that nature. Like I said, you can see the rope halter. Anyway, move him back a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take my hands and do this. That's all I'm doing with my fingers. Back, back, back. Good boy. Now just reach down and rub him. I don't want to pat him. I don't want to do this, you know, all that. I just don't. Anyway, we're talking about our 10-inch box. So, if you want to practice, watch TV or whatever, you know, like I said, you're here, you just keep switching them back and forth. It's no big deal. No big deal. And it's about bean time for him. He's like, where's my food at, man? You're supposed to have food over here. Anyway, turn him around. Yield his hindquarters, yield his front quarters. Now, like I said, he's not as responsive in the saddle when I'm yielding his front quarters. So I got to work on that, you know. So, trying to yield his front quarters over. Good boy. Good boy. Whoa. But just to get you an idea, you know, of your 10-inch circle or 10-inch square, all it is. You don't have to have your hands way up here, you know, riding your horse, and if you want to take him over here, you know, to the right, you know, you bring him up here. People, you see people like that, they don't know how to ride a horse. And I don't know. I mean, you know, there's so much about a horse that it's kind of hard to stay on one topic, because I'll move something, he'll think I'm giving him a cue to do something. But as you can see, his head's down, he's relaxed, you know, he's looking at Ginger over here. He's like, what in the world's Mom doing there with the camera? I'm on your back, let me get on your back, Dad. Things of that nature. You know, my heels is down. Now I know it's almost impossible at times to keep your heels down all the time. Every second of the horse ride or whatnot. But anyway, your 10-inch box. Like I said, I prefer the loop rein over the split reins. That's just my preference. Right now I'm going to use big loud hands, you know, pulling back on these reins. Come here. Alright, back, back. See how he's doing that? Now watch. Watch how I just use my fingers in my 10-inch box right here. Just going to use my fingers to back him up. Back. 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 And every time he takes a step, I release. So you notice that I keep pressure on, and every time he'll take one of his feet off the ground, I'll release it. That's all you gotta do. Back. Come on. Back. Knock it off now. Back. And if I want him to go forward, I'm just going to push my reins forward, give him the cue to walk on, squeeze him with my legs a little bit, walk on. Alright, and he starts walking. Very easy, very simple. Walk on. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. I'm just going to go ahead and yield him. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Try to rein break him. Breathe. Come on. Over here. Means put the rein on the left side if you want to go right, and put the rein on the right if you want to go left. Like I said, he's green broke. He doesn't know nothing. He's just broke enough for me to get on his back. Knows a few leg cues, things of that nature. Come on, up here.